Hello, welcome to Beller Family Fun, and welcome to our newest edition. This is a 2005 Jeep Liberty. It's the 2.8 liter CRD, common rail diesel. That's right, it's a diesel. It's the off-road trail rated 4x4, and after doing some research, this thing has more power than I expected. It can pull around 5,000 pounds, which is pretty incredible for such a small vehicle. Now, would you pull something 5,000 pounds? Probably not behind a vehicle that weighs less than 5,000 pounds, but that just tells you how much power and torque this little engine has. Now, I did go on to Lost Jeep's website, and they gave me a newbie list of all the things that need to be done. Timing chain, water pump, things like this, which have already been done by the previous owner, which I'm very thankful for because they're a bit costly. Next thing is to go through your sensors and either replace or clean them out. And I've gone through and cleaned the mass airflow sensor and the map sensor, which is in the back. There is the map sensor right back there with the blue label, and here is the plug for it right there. To get it off, you'll see this little Allen screw right back there behind that. That's all it takes. You take that screw out and disconnect your wire, and you can twist and it pulls straight out. Be careful, I've seen on another video that someone broke it and had to get it out, so that would be pretty difficult. But this job is a very easy job. I ended up cleaning it with brake cleaner. That's probably not suggested. I tried cleaning it with the mass airflow sensor cleaner first, and it really wasn't breaking up all that gunk. So what I did is I took the brake cleaner, sprayed it in there, it just destroyed the gunk, knocked it all out, and then I immediately went after it with the mass airflow sensor cleaner, and then let it dry, shake it, popped it back in there. Here it is before I cleaned it, and here it is after I cleaned it. So the little yellow dot, you're supposed to see those sensors in there. It gets pretty dirty in there. I've actually seen quite a bit better gas mileage. I almost went through 3/4 of a tank in a week, and this week we've done 1/4 of a tank. So I can't imagine it's that much better, but I haven't run the numbers yet, but that's what I've seen. Then the mass airflow sensor, you have 2 Phillips screws to take the mass airflow sensor out, so you can pull this red tab back and pull this off. Then you can take this sensor out and clean it with the mass airflow sensor only. I wouldn't spray anything on the mass airflow sensor except for the mass airflow sensor cleaner, and then put it back in, snap it back on, and you're good to go. So there are 3 sensors that you can get in a kit from Sasquatch.com, and those are your 3 main run it right sensors. So the mass airflow sensor, the map sensor, and then there is another sensor up underneath, and I'll go show you where that one is right now. All right, I am under the passenger side. This is the front wheel, and we'll go up under, and so here is where the exhaust comes down. And so if you go up, and right here you'll see that silver crinkly heat shield. You're going to want to remove that. There is 1 bolt down here and then 1 bolt up there. You take those 2 off and you'll see the sensor. There's an Allen wrench bolt that holds that sensor in. And then if you can look right up here, you can see that plug right here. I don't know if you can see it, but that plug, that is what that sensor plugs into. This one's already been changed out. This one's already been changed out, and I changed it out on a friend's Jeep. It was a simple job, but it wasn't easy. So it's difficult getting your tools up there and doing it, but if you take your time, you'll get it done. It's not a terrible job. And those are the 3 main sensors that that keeps this bad boy going. Speaking of it being dirty, the ERG system in here, which runs your exhaust back into your intake. what we're going to do is remove that system. So I've got some parts and things coming in the mail to replace that system, so that'll be another video coming up. But to temporarily disable it, you can also unplug the mass airflow sensor. I'll put a list of all of the things that were done to this Jeep prior to me owning it in the notes down below, so you can see what's already been done. And if you have any suggestions on what I should do first, then go ahead and drop those down in the comments. I know there's a lot of CRD enthusiasts out there, so I'll be anxious to hear what you guys have to say. But other than that, that's all we got for this one. Catch you on the next one.